video, guys. This is My name is Kimberly for those who are new here, and today what we are going to do is that we are going to clean out those tires so I can have them to transplant out some cabbages, and I have also some pop choy to transplant. So you are going to stay with me while I do a little work. I am in the garden this morning, so we are going to get crack-a-lacking. We're going to see if we can weed out these. Alright, so before I start that, let me go for my tools. So stay tuned. Alright, so I have my tools. I have my cutlass. So I'm just gonna weed out what I can weed out. I'm weeding out these because I need to transplant these cabbages. Alright, so I'm gonna try get a container where I can store these grass in so I don't throw them back in the bed. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, so I got my container so I can store the grass. So I have my container with my grass in. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna finish weeding out these tire on the bed, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like after I'm finished. When I'm finished, then I'll show you the process of what it looks like. Alright, guys, so that is what it's looking like so far. I'm gonna finish weeding up over that side, that those tire right there. So what I'm going to do now, these 4 tire that you see right here, so I'm gonna get some chicken manure and I'm gonna mix it with the dirt. So stay tuned. Alright, guys, so here's the chicken manure. I'm going to mix it in the dirt. I'm gonna finish mixing those guys and then get back to it again. So this is where we at now, guys. Mixing the chicken manure already in those 4 tires. So, and weed out those already. It's not completely weed properly, but I'm gonna finish with it. I'm also going to weed out over in those tires. There's some tires over there, so but it's under bush. So I'm gonna weed them out and then I'll get back to you guys. So stay tuned again and watch the process. Alright guys, so that is what I did so far. Up there, so that's what I did so far. So we have more weed out. We have that tire to clean out, that one right there, so, and the rest of the back of those, that next tire to weed out, and also the this row right here, so between the tires, say weed up. So we are making progress slowly but surely. I'm not gonna transplant the cabbages until in the evening when the sun is cooler, because one thing you need to understand is that when you are transplanting, you don't want to, is either you do it early in the morning or late in the evening. Preferably late in the evening, because at that time the sun would have gone down, and the sun would have gone down and you would have the cool weather in the evening, so your plant don't get transplant shock, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm going to finish weeding up those tie up there, so, and then get back to you. Let me pause the video because the bike. Alright guys, so things are looking up. So we have it up there, so weed out, just the road them leave now. And that side up there, so weed out as well. Just this row right here, so the road there with them pepper plants today, need for weed out, and also behind those container up there, so I'm making progress slowly but surely. Everything is coming back together in the garden. So I'm going to, in a these time, I'm going to mix chicken manure in them. As I say, I'm not going to transplant the cabbages right now. I'm going to do that later on in the evening when the sun is cool, and I don't have so much suns to deal with. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to finish up and I'm going to show you what it's looking like. I'm not gonna get it as clean as possible, but at least the grass will be on a low level, so we can be able to plant in the container. So stay tuned again. Alright guys, this is what it looks like. Hold on. So this is it now. I'll clean out there behind the tire. The tire right here, so full up. So I'm gonna full up it. I don't think I'm going to do it today because I have so much things to do. I have to prepare all of these tires to transplant things in this container. I sow some beetroot seeds, but I don't see any bursting up. But I'm taking my time doing what I can do. So I'm just gonna leave the video here for now. Please remember to like, share, and to subscribe to the channel, and to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload another video. And remember, happy planting. And also, today is our last planting day for this week, I think. Yeah, because when the week started, was to plant from the 13th to the 15th, and today is the 15th. So let's see what next week hold, what we can plant. I also use that time to plant out some cucumber. I use the time that I had to plant out some cucumber seeds, and I think they will be doing great. In these container, I'm going to finish clean out right here, so I'm gonna transplant out some lettuce in this container. I have some in that tire and I have some in that tire as well, along with a pop choy. So this is the end of the video. Please remember to like, share and to subscribe again, and to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload another video. And remember, happy planting and get planting. You plant the seed, God do the rest. Bye for now.